we are saddened to announce the death of Appolinar, Burley Francois, better known as Mafia, General, Big Ten, Trust Me, and Movata, originally from Labrie but resided at Ducamel, Larissus, Vieux. He was 70 years old. He was a past police officer of the St. Lucia Royal Police Force and a past fireman of the St. Lucia Fire Service, predeceased by his daughter, Burley Francois. Left to mourn his wife, Suzanne Prentice Francois, one son, Lester Francois, serving in the British Army, 6 daughters, Valina Wanda Batterton of Canada, Natalie Gerson of Martinique, Pierrette Gerson of Martinique, Burley Gerson of La Pointe Monrepos, Keisha Francois Charles of Deriso, Soulage Soumaya Francois of Larissus, 17 grandchildren, MacGyver Gerson in France, Nicola Natalie Chalry of Monrepos, Kerviana James of La Pointe Monrepos, Denzel Kennedy Batterton in Newfoundland, Canada, McGregor Chalry in Martinique, Noah Gerson of La Pointe Monrepos, Malachi Francois in England, Louis Francois in England, Shana Gerson in Martinique, Neandre Charles of Deriso, Ireland Sky Batterton in Newfoundland, Canada, Nia Charles of Deriso, Karana James of La Pointe Monrepos, Jerma Lester Burley Francois in England, Eden Brown of Lacaille Dennery, Nima Charles of Deriso, Niam Charles of Deriso. Left to mourn 3 great-grandchildren, Kirani James of Marguerite, Noya Gerson of Prale, Nella Gerson of Prale. 7 brothers, Augustin Dias Francois of North Carolina, Stephen Augustin of Labrie, Raphael Fael Senqua of Sultibus, Louis of Cayenne, Sylvester Bill of Vieux, Maurice and Alex in France. 6 sisters, Veronica Rubin and family of Vieux and the USA, Frederica and family of Labrie, Shah and family of Castries, Paula Emmanuel and family of Vieux, Monica Charles and family of Vieux, Angela Charles of Vieux and the USA, father-in-law Paul Mitchell of Lafargue-Choiseul, sisters-in-law Louina Richards of Canada, Indra Newton of Germany, Perlin Mitchell Trim of Canada, Caroline Mitchell of Lafargue-Choiseul, brothers-in-law Marcus Mitchell of Lafargue-Choiseul, Brian Mitchell of Lafargue-Choiseul, Lyndon Mitchell of Lafargue-Choiseul, Mervyn Mitchell in England, 2 uncles, Paul Oland Blas and family of Labrie, Sebastian Tantan Blas and family of Labrie, cousins, Saturina Louisi of Labrie, Alina Louisi of Labrie, Alexander Louisi of Labrie, Cristaline Louisi of Castries, Virginia Blas of Labrie, Lucia Blas of Labrie, Cuesta Blas of Bans, Florence Louis of French Guiana, Shedley Ernest and family of the USA. Paula Ernest and family of the USA. Nieces Ivory Pilty of St. Jude's Highway, Jeannie Stephen of Labrie, Jeanette Augustine of the USA. Nephews Augustin Francois of the USA, Dennis Francois of Atlanta, Francis Francois of North Carolina, Alvie Francois of North Carolina, Vicky Augustine of Saltibus, Stevie Stephen of Maryland. Sons-in-law James Batterton of Newfoundland, Canada, Jean-Paul Balata of Martinique, Neil Charles, Corporal 720 of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Kervin James of La Pointe Monrepo, friends Libert Malobe Chalmine, Mr. and Mrs. Jerome Jerry Duplessis, Angela Stephen of Bruceville, Vern Prentice of Bruceville, Williana St. Rose and family of Savannah, George, Isaiah Big Papa Simon of Ducamel, Francis Macoman Joseph of Ducamel, Magdalene Flood of Larissus, Anselm Flood of Larissus, Sheila Moffat in the USA, Lucretia Madoa James of Yefo, Vicky King of Diamond, Lena Chekaharo of Diamond, Phyllis Bone of Yefo, Mr. Ives and Miss Alice of Bruceville, Liline Richards of Larissus, Vanessa Japierre and family of Larissus, Valerie Docha Henry of Ducamel, Diame Badu Henry of Ducamel, Sheila Harrow of Yefo, Mr. Bruce of Yefo, Mrs. Maurice of the USA, Matthias Charles of Monrepo, Cheyenne Norbert of La Pointe Monrepo, Mr. and Mrs. Shanganoo in England, Nazarius Joseph and family in England, Jocelyn Byron in England, Anika Charles of England, Mr. and Mrs. St. Clair and family in England, Gloria Kidd in the USA, Mr. Philip of St. Jude's Highway, Kizzy Joseph of Yefo, Clotilda Esteva of Bellevue, Lucretia Lauro, Labor Department, Madiana Joseph of Patience, Eva Frederick of Ducamel, Ms. Zephrina Juicy Lady of Larissus, Miss Delista of Latouny, Wawat of Bruceville. Friends and members of the British Army serving with Leicester, Francois too numerous to mention, Tony Titone and family of Soufre, Lucy Gerson and family of La Pointe Monrepo. Also left to mourn the Blas family, the Louisi family, the Louis family, the Lawrence family, the Barthelemy family, the Fadley family, the Chico family, the Francois family, the Hercules family, all of Labrie, the Henry family of St. Vincent, England and Canada, the Joyer and Smith family of Saltibus, the Mitchell family of Lafague, Choiseul and Diamond, the Chalmine family of Labrie and Bonse, many other relatives too numerous to mention, children's mother, Angelina Prosper in the USA, Rachel Gerson in Martinique, nurses and doctors of the St. Jude's Hospital, nurses and health aides of the VA4 Wellness Center, the community of Ducamel, Diamond, Latouny, Larissus, VA4. Many thanks to those who visited him at his home and hospital at his time of suffering. Thanks again. The funeral service of the late Appolinar Burley Francois will take place on Friday, 16th October 2020 at the Lady of the Assumption Church VA4 at 3 p.m. and his body will be buried at the Latouny Cemetery. His body now lies at Crick's Funeral Home Limited, River Dorey, Choiseul. May he rest in God's perfect and eternal peace.